I'm at Mary's River Natural Area, a little bit to the south on the west side of Corvallis. And as you can see from this wide, smooth sidewalk and this bridge, this is on the cultivated side of a natural area. Since moving here, this is my third visit here. I've been here twice before, last winter. And it's an example of the embarrassment of riches I have in Corvallis because there's so many natural areas around me. So even though this is a very nice natural area, I've had a lot of other places to go, as you've seen. And the last time I was here was in January and then February. Now it's the end of October. So I missed spring and summer here. Time just kind of flew by and I didn't think to come here anytime in the spring or summer. So I'm seeing it now in autumn. I'm on a boardwalk in the same place. The boardwalk is not just here for tourist charm or something. This area here is a wetland bordering Mary's River. And for about 3 months of the year, this is all going to be very drenched, if not standing water. And at some points where I am now, would be under standing water. So that's why there's a boardwalk here, much like at Jackson Fraser. This is the Mary's River, which we've been to many times before. As I mentioned, only half in jest, the Mary's River is everywhere. Right here, it's coming up more or less directly from the south. It mostly runs west to east, but just west of Corvallis, it takes a long loop and then comes back up from the south before it empties into the Willamette in downtown Corvallis. Right now it's at about normal flow. It can get a lot higher, it can get a lot lower. We've had the first autumn rain, so it's getting up to its normal flow, and as the winter goes on, it will get up very high. It can gain at least 10 feet from where it is now. This is a natural area, and it's very green. Lots of plants, pretty nice and tranquil. One thing, however, is that a lot of the plants growing here are plants that are invasive and grow on disturbed ground, such as down here, we have the Himalayan blackberry growing all over, which is a very common invasive plant in this area. Not a bad plant, but invasive. And for here example, we have, this one's dead, but we have Queen Anne's lace, or carrot as we sometimes call it. And so there's a lot of plants here that grow on disturbed ground, invasive plants. So even though it's a nice experience for me, the natural environment here is not like really a rich, diverse one, like in a natural, undisturbed wetland or prairie land. So I exited the park through this green field. I'm not sure this is part of the park, but this is how I came out from over there. The tree line came out over here. And this concludes our visit to Mary's River Natural Area. It was a nice little jaunt. As I said, not supernatural. I mean, not very natural, but an interesting visit. A nice thing for a surprisingly warm Saturday in the end of October.